It's the Morning Hustle. L'Oreal, Kyle Santillan, Alton Walker here. And we want to welcome somebody, man, who is our hustler of the week today. And this man, when I tell you, he went into the belly of the beast and he tried to, you know what I mean, put some positivity in a negative space. We've all seen the video that's been going viral. Congressman Jonathan Jackson is on the line this morning. Good morning,
legend,
sir.
Legend.
Hey, good morning. Thank you. God bless you, and good to be on the program, family.
Absolutely. So let's just get it
crazy.
started. Yeah, let's get it started. Everybody saw you standing there with President Trump behind you as you did a prayer, and in the prayer, you prayed for him to have greater clarity. You prayed for him to have compassion, and you prayed for him to kind of look out for the poor people, all things that he has not been doing. Do you think he understood what you were saying?
Sure he did, and I don't believe anyone is beyond redemption. I've been with my father, Reverend Jesse Jackson, and we've prayed for people on death row. We've prayed with Saddam Hussein and got 400 people out of Baghdad and Kuwait when he was holding people as human shields. I was with my father, went to Cuba and prayed with Fidel Castro, and he went to the church for the first time in 30 years after his revolution. And so I don't believe anyone's beyond the scope of prayer. And so I'm hoping, and now we have to ask the Lord to intervene, because this is the most powerful man on planet Earth. He's the same man that closed the Department of Education. He can reopen it. He's the same one that asked for the cuts to SNAP. He can restore it. He's the same one that has cut Medicaid and attacked the Affordable Care Act. If he has a change of heart, he can see the benefit. So I take that seriously. And right now, elections have consequences. People voted for this with their eyes wide open.
And you definitely talked over his head many points. And it did seem like at one point he understood something. So I just wonder, towards afterwards, did he say anything to you at all?
He said, "Good job." and patted me on the shoulder, touched the chest. And so it was never an intent to try to humiliate or trying to be respectful and have uplifting words. And was also speaking to the evangelical crowd in there that what Bible are you reading from? If you don't understand Matthew 20:25 and the gifts that we have, what Bible are you reading from? So it was a very unenviable position if you look at it as politics. I tried to get many of my Democratic colleagues to come, and they said no, they've written off trying to deal with him. But I do believe that prayer is powerful, that it can work. I'm not the holy roller. I don't walk around with a cross on my back, and I don't like to go in and quote scriptures every day. But this was the time for me to demonstrate my faith, and this was my experience, and so I felt comfortable in doing so.
I was going to ask you that too, and you kind of touched on the fact that your colleagues were not willing to go with you. What led to you even going and doing this prayer?
The son of a Baptist minister. I don't know any better. This is what we do. And I always think about if my father were there and he was sitting over my shoulder, what would he want me to do? What would he want me to say? So I want to make my father proud. I also want to make our ancestors proud. Our ancestors are watching us from heaven.
That's right.
Looking down. So when I think of an Ida B. Wells and I think of a Dr. Carter G. Woodson and Black History Month, I want to be in that number that stood up in my lifetime.
Okay, so I do want to just switch gears a little bit. And I know you and your brother have been caring for your father. How is the great Reverend Jesse Jackson doing right now, if you don't mind speaking on that?
Oh, thank you so much, and thank you for mentioning it. My mother, she's the true champion. We do our part, and my brothers and sisters. So, and I do know their prayers work. Dad is comfortable. Dad is seeing people. So when I get back to Chicago tonight, I'll be at his bedside and got to give him a full rundown. He's a little bit, he can't talk right now, but I asked him he can squeeze my hand. I tell him the backstories, all the gossipy parts too. He likes that stuff. And then he laughs.
I know he's proud of you and your clip that's circulating.
Well, I want to make him proud. He's made me proud.